2. Last call for alcohol.
It's a significant day for me, Simon, in many ways, because it is 10 years to the day since I last had myself a drink. I have been off alcohol for 10 long years, and the benefits of it are quite remarkable. I get to work with you every day between 10 and 1, live on talkSPORT. I get to come into this show and do it with a clear head and go about my business with a clear head. I get to waking up in the morning with no feeling of, oh my God, what was I going on about last night in that pub? Did I let somebody down? Did I let myself down? Was I talking nonsense? Probably, because that on many occasions is what I would do, and I wasn't even aware about it. So today, Simon, for everybody out there who may be struggling a bit with alcohol, I just want to say to you, I'm thinking of you. I send you my love and I send you strength, and I hope maybe if you want to, you could end up doing what I have done. It's not, I have found it not as difficult as many would think it is, and it becomes a way of life. Not getting into pubs, or if you go into pubs, having a non-alcoholic drink, and life is immeasurably better. So I just want to send love and strength to people out there who may be struggling in that area, who may be considering doing the same. And if you want any advice from me, and who am I to give advice to anybody? But my advice would be to you, if you think you've got a problem, even a slight problem, then call Time Alcohol and stop drinking. Don't pick up the first drink and see how life develops after that. But I don't mean to sound as if I'm preaching. I hope it didn't come over that way to anybody out there, Simon.
Not at all.
But as you know, I love being in your company. You and I were in Newcastle the other night. I'll give you a rough idea of what we did. We went, as you would do with Simon Jordan, went to a very swanky restaurant in Newcastle. Enjoyed ourselves. You, being you, picked out a very nice glass of a particular wine.
I did.
And enjoyed it. Simon had one glass of wine, and I think I had a ginger beer and lime and enjoyed it thoroughly. And I enjoy this man's company, and you enjoy company more, Simon.
Sure.
Because you can tune in, you can tune out when you want, but you enjoy life much more than maybe you thought you did in the first place. So anybody who's thinking of doing it, please do it. And Simon, as a drinker, but you've never had a problem with alcohol, I don't think, Simon, in any stretch.
No, I've had some difficulties with it because I was a very heavy drinker at one time.
Were you?
Well, I lived in a hotel in the West End for 10 years. My front room was the Red Bar of the Grosvenor, and I can safely say that I drank a fair amount. Now, that might explain some of my choices of signings and managers, but by definition, it was also a challenge for me to look at, because alcohol is one of those things that creeps up on you, and I did drink a lot, and I do recognise, looking back on myself at times, doing press stuff and seeing things that sometimes I was not on the finest of fettle. So I think it takes courage to look at things. As you know, I've suffered from anxiety and panic attacks back in the day.
Yeah.
And those will be the byproducts of over-expectation or pressure upon oneself. And addiction manifests itself in a variety of things. Talking to people about it and telling people about your business and inviting comment on it isn't giving someone a lecture.
Good, yeah.
It's opening the door for people to think differently.
Well, I'm glad about that, Simon, and thank you for your words on that. Paul Barber, Chief Executive of Brighton. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for sending me a very nice text there. And many texts are coming in. Andy in Liverpool. Jim, well done. It's quite an incredible achievement. Andy tells me he is nearly 6 years sober, but Jim, you're an inspiration. Well, I'm not sure. Andy, I just want to say I send my love and strength to you, mate. You're 6 years sober. I might be 10 years sober, but we're going in the right direction in terms of where we want our lives to go, Andy. I'm sure you'd agree with me on that. So anybody thinking about it, please do it. Try it. Because life, as I have found, becomes immeasurably better, not just for me, but for all the close people around you. Paul Cooney in Scotland, a great friend of mine. Jim, 10 years, I didn't realise. Proud as punch for you. Thank you so much, Paul. Anybody who wants to come to air today, then please do so. Tell me that even if you're thinking about doing it, if you're thinking about coming off alcohol, but you haven't done it yet, and you might just need a nudge, then I will happily give you that nudge. William up in Scotland, happy 10 years, Jim. Wow. Go on your cell, mate. You and I will share that one, William. Well done with that. So give us a call. What do you think? Are you thinking of coming off alcohol? Do you need me to come in with one or two of the benefits that I have found that I might be able to share with you? I'm happy to do that. Anybody out there who's finding life tough because of their alcohol intake, give me a call. We're here to hear from you. 08717 223344. If you want to send a message, do that, and we'll pop out some of the messages we get. If you want to keep the message anonymous, no problem about that either. 81089 for that. 10 years off the booze and I feel great. How do you feel? 08717 223344.
By that time, 1:45, glass tall, alcohol. I look down the bar, and the bartender, I'm like, hey, what do you want?